Okay, so someone asked about wanting to see me throw a really narrow cylinder that I would then shape into a wider shape later. I went ahead and opened this. I tend to open in a curved bottom because I like to have you know, a belly that sort of goes into the wall. But the first thing that I'm gonna do after I open is I'm gonna take the heels of my hands and just collar in on the top. That's gonna be the beginning of making a nice narrow cylinder. I'm gonna add my water. And then I'm pushing pretty aggressively down here and lifting that clay up. I've done a lot of videos on pulling, so I won't talk too much about technique. But if you notice that sort of like aggressive pressure right out the gate, kind of starts me out pretty narrow. Let's go ahead and do a couple more pulls. I'm just pushing and lifting that clay up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do one more. So before I do another pull, notice how I'm collaring this in. And this is much smaller than my hand, but it still helps to collar it in before I do the next pull. Otherwise, it'll just get bigger and bigger. So you can see, like, I inserted my hand slowly. And right here, I'm not moving my hand up yet. I'm just moving my outside hand up the inside hand. And that bottom down there looks a little janky, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna take my rib, I'm gonna touch the top so I don't accidentally get it off center. I can feel it before I see it. So if I touch the top, I can feel it. I'm just gonna get my hand in here. Okay, I've got that fixed. But now if I wanna go ahead and collar this before I start shaping, I'm just hugging the whole thing, traveling up. And then when I go into shape, like I can collar that pretty narrow. When I go in to shape it, I only expand. So the trick is keep your hand as small as possible and go in gradually. You can see that's my thumb knuckle right there. And then I go ahead and keep on shaping. If I want to bring that top in again, I just hook my finger over the top and give it a nice collar. So you can see the key to keeping a tight cylinder, even if your hands are bigger than your cylinder, is collaring.